So by that time we'll do the Mangalacharan. Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sangopanga Parshadam Yagnaihi Sankirtana Prayair Yajantihi Sumedhasaha Antah Krishnam Bahir Gauram Darshitangadi Vaibhavam Kalau Sankirtanadhyai Smaha Krishna Chaitanyamashritah जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेखयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमाम् कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्य विलिखद्ग्रन्थं लिखिताद्वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यः श्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोजा भजनैकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतद् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन्मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्धानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् गुरून् भागवतार्थदान् सन्दर्भं वश्मि यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता प्यंसो यस्यांशकैस्त्वैर्विभवति वशयन्नेव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यं स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम् हरे कृष्णा Okay, we were discussing about what Karuna Singh Prabhu? Maya capturing Jiva. Acha. Why Jiva is not capturing Maya? Paropi Munute Nartham. Why Jiva is not capturing Maya? Huh? What? Tapomai? Prabhu? Huh? Medicine? Medicine is not good. Which medicine? Why don't you only catch? Jiva should catch Maya. Then she will run away. Huh? 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 Who will catch? You catch me. Huh? So, Pilajamana, this word is proving that she is ashamed because she is doing this such an activity which is not liked by Lord. So that's why she is ashamed. Still, she does because so Jivatma, whoever is away from the Krishna, turning their face away from the Krishna, or otherwise their aversion towards the Krishna. So he is going to catch them because she doesn't want to see such a rebellistic nature of the any jiva, or the neglecting nature, or the forgetting nature of the Krishna. Forgetting of Krishna, she doesn't like. So immediately she will catch them and She will cover the Swarupa Gnanam of that Jivatma and gives the Viparita Gnanam. And by that, this Jivatma is always getting the fear. So it is happening from beginningless of the Jiva. There is no beginning of the Jiva, and also there is no beginning of this process. Can you say when Jiva appeared? You cannot say. In the same way, this is a phenomena actually. How the Jiva is, why and how the Jiva is entrapped by the Maya was discussed. Now we are going further. Sri Bhagavan Anaditaha Eva Bhaktaayam Prapanchadikaryam Tasyam Dakshinyam Langhitum Na Shaknoti. So one may ask, why not? This Supreme Lord is stopping her to not to bewilder. So if he is not liking, he should stop. He should stop the Maya to trap the Jiva. He should stop the Maya. But why he is not stopping? Because Bhaktayam, Maya is also is a devotee. Prapanchadikarinyam, she is having the adhikara on the prapancha. She was appointed as like that. Tasyam dakshinyam langhitum na shaknoti. So that's why Lord cannot withdraw his his mercy in her. He will just, क्या हुआ? माइक गया. हाँ, वो उन लोगों को सुना देगा. Okay. Yes. How it is possible? With this only? अच्छा, अच्छा. Watch it. Mic is catching. Speaker is. Okay. So she is devotee, and that's why he doesn't want to withdraw his mercy on her. तथा तद भयेनापि जीवानां स्वसामुख्यं वाञ्छन् उपदिशति. So तथा तद भयेन अपि जीवानां स्वसामुख्यं वाञ्छन् upadishati. So that means, at least out of fear, these jivatmas, bhayena api jivanam swasamukhyam vanchan, maybe they may turn towards me. So thinking like this or desiring like this, so Lord preaches like this. Daivi hesha gunamaye mama maya duratyaya मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते सतां प्रसंगात् मम वीर्य संविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायनाः कथा तज्जोषणादाशु अपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति इति. So, Lord is desiring, at least out of this fear, they may turn towards me. So like that he is desiring, and also he is preaching to all these. Hey, all jivas, you know, this Maya is my Maya. Mama Maya is very powerful. Mama Maya Duratyaya. And Mameva ye prapadyante. Whoever is surrendering me only, only me. So Mam Eva ye prapadyante. Maya metam tarantite. Those will be cross this Maya. Otherwise, no, it's not possible. The root cause is what? Isha dapetasya. That means going away from the Lord. That is only the problem. Because of that only Maya cat caught the Maya caught that Jiva. And now if you want to get released from the Maya, then you have to surrender to the Lord. Then immediately she will leave. Why she is catching Jiva? Because she doesn't bear actually the aversion of the Jiva towards the Lord. She was not able to bear this. So that is the reason. Yes. So like this. So that's why Lord is preaching also. Satam prasangat mama virya samvido bhavanti hrutkarna rasayanaha kataha. That means these bhaktas, devotees, they always come together and they discuss the glories of me. So virya samvidaha bhavanti. These past tense of mine, my glories are how? Hrutkarna rasayanaha. They are the ointment for the heart and also ears. These stories are the glories of the Lord, are the ointment for the heart and ears. Hrut karna rasayana. Tad joshanat. So anyone is serving those. So are the relishing those. Then what will happen? Ashu apavargavartmani. Ashu means immediately. Apavargavartmani means in the path of the devotion. So they will get what they will get? So they will get the Shraddha, Ratir, Bhakti. They will get Shraddha and also Rati and also Prema. So that means the only solution is so the Jivatma has to turn towards me and has to hear about me and chant, discuss, remember, worship me. लीलया श्रीमद् व्यासरूपेण तु विशिष्टतया तद् उपदिष्टवान् इत्यनन्तरमेव आयास्यति अनर्थोपशमं साक्षात् इति. So and also लीलया श्रीमद् व्यासरूपेण तु विशिष्टतया तद् उपदिष्टवान्. What else he did for those jivatmas, to save those jivatmas? So he took the Leela avatar as Vyasadeva and he compiled Srimad Bhagavatam for them. Lokasya ajhanato vidvams chakre satvata samhitam. So that's why he created, or otherwise he did this, or he compiled this Satvata Samhita, Srimad Bhagavatam. So for the purpose of, so these people who are ignorant about this fact, whoever is not knowing that, this whole fact, so for their sake, so he compiled that Lord's Leelavatara, that is Vyasadeva. So what else he should do? He did such a great thing for us. Ah, ah. तद उपदिष्टवान इत्यनंतरमेव आयास्यति अनर्थोपशम साक्षात् इति. Thus you can see anarthopasam in that sloka. Tasma dvayoh api tattas samanjasam gneyam. That's why Lord and also Maya both are correct only in their position. Maya is bewildering the jiva because she is doing her duty, and also Lord is also correct only. So he is also so allowing her because she is a devotee and he has to give the, that means he has to, he should not stop her duty. So that's why that also has to be allowed. And also he is, so for the sake of these jivatmas, he is preaching. So this whole fact. So if by the surrendering to the Lord only one can come out from the Maya. So like this, he is also preaching. So in this way, both are appropriate, both are justified. Both positions are justified. Lord's position and the Maya position. Nanu Maya Khalu Shakti Shaktischa Karyakshamatvam Tacha Dharma Visheshaha Tasyaha Katham Lajjadikam Uchyate. Now Puru Pakshi is coming. Objection. So what Puru Pakshi is saying? Nanu Maya Khalu Shakti. Maya is Shakti. So Maya is Shakti, and Shakti means what? The ability to do act, work, any work, the ability to do work. And that is one property actually. Dharma Visheshaha. Tacha Dharma Vishesha. So Maya means the ability to do work or ability to do work. And this is one property only. But how this Maya, then how the Maya can have shame, shame or the some fear or something, all these feelings are possible for the chit padartha, but Maya is a Shakti. But how the Shakti can have this? So one may say like this, Purupakshi may ask like this, then evam satyapi bhagavati tasam shaktinam adhishthatru devyah shruyante. So even it is like this. So Lord is having so many Shaktis, and for each Shakti there is Adhishthatri Devata. So now Maya is getting shy means who is getting? The Adhishthatri Devata of that Shakti is getting, not that Shakti should take. So example is given yatha Kenopanishadi Mahendra Mayayoho Samvadaha. Also we see in the Upanishad the conversation between the Indra and Maya. So Maya and Indra both were discussing. There is a conversation. Means what? Maya means what? This is a Shakti. That means what? You have to take the Adhishthatri Devata of that Shakti you should take. Tada Tadaha tam prastutam prastuyate. Tadastam prastutam prastuyate. Then will be so continuing our regular discussion. Regular discussion means that is samadhi slokas. Hmm. Yes. What is that question?
Yeah, in the previous section,
Hmm.
when we were discussing why Lord is not stopping Maya,
Yes.
so like you explained that it is Maya's duty,
Yes.
and so Lord is not
She was given with that.
she was giving that duty that
Hmm.
she is doing duty.
Hmm.
That's why Lord is not stopping. Then the verse comes, Devi Shagunme, and it shows that the person surrender to the Lord, then the Maya will release. Immediately after that, this verse comes, Satam Prasangat. So does that show that how to surrender to the
No,
Lord?
no, no. That is two are the examples. So here Satam Prasangat Mama Virya Samvido is also preaching. Who did this preaching? Is the Lord. Lord only is teaching actually like this. He's out of mercy towards these jivatmas. So he is preaching. So for those examples, two examples are given. One is the Bhagavad Gita sloka, that is Krishna himself. And there is one more, the Bhagavatam sloka, Satam Prasanga. That is also Kapila Dev. So he is also Lord. And in that way, you should.
So then when you said they both are
Preaching.
perfect in their position, so Maya in the punishment and Lord in the preaching.
Yes. That means my Lord is also doing something for this jiva. So he is not simply leaving these jivas, jiva like that. So he is helping this jiva by preaching, actually, by giving this fact, by, and also in the form of Vasudev also. So he compiled this Srimad Bhagavatam, which tells again and about the condition of the, or the position of the jiva, Maya, and the Ishvara. Okay.
Yeah, then one more question comes through,
Uh,
that if Lord is doing something for the conditioned soul to recover them, then how then somebody can be remaining in this material world? As we,
because they are not taking those teachings.
but Lord wanted. Okay.
He gave openly to that.
Uh,
Yeah, whoever surrenders, let them come. Yes, he is neutral. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Oh, I can understand objection section,
Uh,
but I cannot understand refutation. Please,
okay.
one time.
Reputation is like this, Prabhu. So, objection is what? Objection is Maya is a Shakti. Being Shakti, how he is having the feelings like the shame, getting shame on this. Yes. Then we are saying that. So Maya means what you should take here. You should take here the Adhishthatri Devata. Who is getting that shame? Adhishthatri Devata means, you know, Adhishthatri Devata, presiding deity. Yeah, Bhudevi, like that. Ganga Devi, like that. Even Ganga is water and there is Devi is there, na? Like that. Maya Devi. Adhishthatri Devi. Understood? Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. You have to repeat everything.
As yes,
Uh,
as we say water, there's a Ganga,
mm,
and there is Adhishtatri Devi, there's a Ganga Devi. Similar way, you said Maya and Adhishtatri Maya.
yes.
So Adhishtatri Maya means personality.
Adhishthatri Devata.
Adhishtatri Devi,
Uh, Devi
Devi,
or
Devi,
Devata.
Devi.
Uh.
So what is the Maya and what is Adhishtatri Maya?
I am not saying Adhishthatri Maya.
Huh.
What I am saying? Adhishthatri Devata or the Devi. Did I say Adhishthatri Maya?
The Maya is there and other Adhishtatri Devi Devata also there.
Huh?
There.
Uh. Okay. So next, तत्र जीवस्य तादृशचिद्रूपत्वेपि परमेश्वरतः वैलक्षण्यं तदा तदपाश्रयाम् इति यया सम्मोहिता इति च दर्शयति. So from this, finally, Jivasya tadrisha chidrupatvepi. Even Jivatma is also Chit. And Parameshwara is also Chit. Both are Chit. But there is a big difference between these two. This Ishvara Chaitanyam and Jiva Chaitanyam. Both are the Chit. Both are the Chaitanyam. But what is the difference? Huh? One is the Tadapashrayam. So one is the shelter for the Maya, another is the Sammohitaha. Yaya Sammohita. Another is bewildered by the Maya. One is controlled, one is the shelter for the Maya, another is a bewildered by the Maya. So there are the two Chaitanyams. One is Ishvara Chaitanyam, another is a Jiva Chaitanyam. Both Chaitanyam, but both are in the form of Chaitanyam only. But the difference is, there is a difference. Vailakshanyam means there is a difference. Okay. Cha darshayati. This we understood from the Vasudev's Samadhi. So here Baldev Vidyabhushan is saying, now onwards we will be reading the Baldev Vidyabhushan's commentary also. I don't translate. So maybe Bhanu Maharaj translated, you can see that. And from onwards we have to refer few Anuchedas because a few lines because he is more elaborately explaining. So that's why we are going to consider that also. Baldev Vidyabhushan's commentary. Okay? Baladeva Vidyabhushana Kruta Tika. Okay. No. Kenopanishad, Maya and Indra both are talking. That discussion I don't know, Prabhu. Example, in the Shastra also we are seeing the conversation between the so Maya and the so some other, that means Indra and so. Yes. So tatra जीवस्य इति मायां च तदपाश्रयाम् इति ईश्वरस्य मायानियन्त्रित्वं यया सम्मोहित जीवः यया सम्मोहितो जीवः इति जीवस्य माया नियम्यत्वं च. So this is the point. So one is the controller, Maya Niyantritvam, another is the, so Maya, he is controlled by the Maya. Tena Swarupataha Ishat Jivasya Bheda Paryayam Vailakshanyam Drishtavan iti Prasputam. So that means Vasudev clearly saw the difference between the Ishvara and Jiva. It is clear. So apashyat ityanena kalaha api anitaha. So we are seeing in the sloka. So what we are seeing? Bhakti yogena manasi samyak pranahite male apashyat. We are seeing the word apashyat. This word apashyat is also is establishing the time. It is indicating ityanena kalaha api anitaha. So time is also there. So that means Vasudev in Samadhi, what things he saw? He saw Ishvara, he saw Maya, he saw Jiva, and he saw Kalaha. Because apashyat means what? He saw. He saw is having the time or not? He see, he saw, he will see. What is the difference? That means there is time is there or not? He saw, he will see, he sees. Sorry. So that means apashyat sentence is indicating that there is time. Tadevam Ishvara Jiva Maya Kalakyani Chatvari Tattvani Samadhau Vyasena Drishtani. These four things are seen by the Vasudev in his Samadhi. Yes.
There are ways to say in Sanskrit without indicating a time, because the verb will always indicate a time.
Yes. So is there any way is indicating without indicating the time?
I mean,
There is no possibility.
Any verb will always indicate the time.
Yeah, always. But there is bhava prayoga. So there is a one verbal form. So that is the karmani prayoga. So if you take ekavachan, pratham purusha ekavachan, so that you can take as a bhava prayoga, like running, going, and drinking, the activity, to represent the activity. So drinking is, he is drinking, you can use the drinking word just the matter of the continuous, present continuous. And drinking itself is a bhava, that means the activity. So like this in the Sanskrit also there is a possibility. There is a one verb. So that means which verb? Karmani prayoga, or rather sorry, in the Atmane Pradi, in the Atmane Padi, that means Karmani prayoga, Prathama Ekavachan. You can use it as bhava. Okay, that is grammatical. Okay. Next, ataha vava nityani purusha prakrutiratma kalaha ityevam bhalaveya satihi. So Baldev Jabushin is saying, so that means nityani purushaha prakruti atma kalaha bhalaveya srutihi. What is this sruti? I don't know. Bhalaveya sruti, there is a one sentence. What is that? There are the four things are the eternal. Purushaha, that means Ishvaraha. Prakriti, that is Prakriti, Maya, Atma, that is Jivatma, Kalaha, that is time. These four are the eternal. So that's why in the Bhagavad Gita also, so in the Baldev Vidyabhushan commentary, Prabhupada was writing, total how many are the eternal things? Four. Four are eternal. Fifth one is karma, but that is not eternal. Huh. Huh? Yeah. Bhala Veya Sruti. Bala Veya Sruti. You want? You can see in the book, this book. नित्यो नित्यानांश्च चेतनश्चेतनानाम् एको बहूनां यो विदधाति कामान् इति काठकात् अजामेकां लोहितशुक्लकृष्णां बह्वीः प्रजाः सृजमानां स्वरूपाः अजो ह्येको जुषुमाणोऽश्नुते जहात्येनां भुक्तभोगाम् अजो अन्यः इति श्वेताश्वतराणां मन्त्राश्च. So there are these several proofs Baldev Vidyabhushan is giving. Nityo nityanam chetana chetanas chetananam ekah bahunam yo vidadhati kaman. So from this is from the Kathopanishad. Nityaha nityanam chetanaha chetananam. He is the chetana among the chetanas. He is a nitya among the nityas. So who is that? That is Ishvara. Ajam ekam lohita sukla krishnam bahvihi prajaha srujamanam. So that is a Maya. Ajam means here what you should take? Maya. And ajaha ekaha. One, there is a one ajaha, and ajaha means unborn. He is enjoying and another is just watching. That is whoever is enjoying, that is Jiva. That means these three Upanishad statements are establishing the Ishvara, Maya and Jiva. So like this, he has given some Purana statements also, Puranic statements. So to say the Nityatvam of the Jiva, Ishvara and the Maya. Now come to our main discussion. Now once again we are going to the Moola. So that is the main thing, today's main discussion. Let us focus on this. Yarihewa yadekam chidrupam brahma maya shreyata balitam vidyamayam tarheva tanmaya vishayata pannam avidya paribhutam cha iti ayuktam iti jiveshwara vibhago avagataha. Now the point is coming. So opponent is saying there is only one chit padartha, yadi ekam chidrupam, that is Brahma, and that only, so because of the vidya is becoming the Ishvara, and that only that same chit is because of the avidya that is becoming the Jiva. And like this, that means one absolute truth only is becoming so Ishvara and Jiva. And this is the Ishvara Jiva Bheda. So this is not proper actually. So what the opponent's point? Opponent is saying there is only one Chit Padartha and that is Brahma. That is out because of the Vidya. So it is becoming the Ishvara, and that Chit only because of the Avidya it is becoming the Jiva. This is the stand of some Purvapaksh, Advaiti. Shankara philosophy this is. And here now Jiva Goswami is saying that Ayuktam, this is not proper. This discussion is not proper. This thing is not proper. Ayuktam. Iti Jiveshwara Vibhago Avagataha. So this kind is improper. This kind of Jiva Ishvara classification is improper. Like this we understood. What is proper? There is a Jiva Chaitanyam, Ishvara Chaitanyam and Jiva Chaitanyam. There are two different Chaitanyams, not the one Chaitanyam. And one is the controller of the Maya, and another Chaitanyam is controlled by the Maya. This is proper. Tatascha Swarupa Samarthya Vailakshinyena Tadvitiyam Mitaha Vilakshana Swarupameva Ityagatam. So that means these both are entirely different. Ishvara Chaitanyam is different from the Jiva Chaitanyam because the ability is different. Swarupa Samarthya Vailakshanyam. That means the ability in the Swarupa of that and this is different. So that's why both are parasparam. That means mutually both are very different. Understood? Now we'll be seeing the Baldev Jabhushan's commentary. So he is elaborating more elaborately these lines. Sayavat urvya bharamishwareshwarah swakala shaktya kshapayans charet bhuvi. Okay, next. Tatra vibhuvignanam ishwarah anuvignanam jivah ubhayam nitya gnanagunakam satvadi gunatraya vishishtam jadam dravyam maya गुणत्रय शून्यम भूत वर्तमानादि व्यवहार कारणम जडम द्रव्यम तु कालः कर्म अपि अनादि विनाशी च अस्ति. Finally, Baldev Jabhushan is concluding like this. Vibhu Vignanam. Vibhu is Vibhu Vignanam. Vibhu Chaitanyam is what? Ishvaraha. Anu Chaitanyam is Jivaha. Anu Vignanam is Jivaha. Both Ishvara and Jiva are the Nitya Gnana Gunakam. Both are the Chit. Nityam also, eternal. And Satvadi Gunatraya Vishishtam Jadam. So Jada Padartha is the Maya. And it is having the what? Sattva Rajas Tamas. Satvadi Gunatraya Vishishtam Maya. Huh? In my book it is 108. Next, Gunatraya Sunyam. So Gunatraya Sunyam means completely free from the three gunas. Rajas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So Bhuta Vartamanadi Vyavahara Karanam. So time is the cause for this usage. That means what is that? Present tense, past, future. This is due to the time only. And this time is free from the three gunas. Time is made up of three gunas? No, it is free from the three gunas. So it is Chetana Padartha or the Jada Padartha? Time. Time is Chetana Padartha. Yes. Haath utaiye. Jaldi. Quickly. Time is Chetana Padartha. Raise the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Atul Gopal Prabhu, you want? What is this? Some people are doing like this means. Chetana. Yes, very nice. So time is Jada Padartha. Only Karuna Sindhu Prabhu alone. He also got fear. So time is Jada. Nam Sankirtan Prabhu. You don't know? Huh? You didn't get this doubt till now? It is Chetana or the Jada? Huh? You are just going to ask, okay?
A similar question about Maya.
Yeah. So I am asking time. So you will be asking the Maya. Okay, that will take later. So time is Jada or the Chetana? Time is the Chetana. Time is the Jada. What is the right? Time is Chetana. Wow. Time is Jada. Okay.
It's both.
Not Maya. This time, Kalaha. I am asking Kala. Kal Bhaira? What is that Kal Bhaira? Oh my God. Gunatraya Shunyam Bhuta Vart. Yes. It is also Jada Dravya. Jadam Dravyam tu Kalaha. Time is Jada. It is not Chetan Padartha. Okay. If time is Chetan Padartha, then what will happen? Time will be coming to know about himself. Are, I am not asking about the Adhishtatri Devata. Did I say the Adhishtatri Devata of the Kala? Did I say Adhishtatri Devata of the Maya? I am saying Maya means you should take Maya. Whoa. Maya is Jada or not? No? Arey baap re. Maya is Jada. Maya Adhishtatri Devata is Chetana. Maya is Jada only, na? My God, you are all become. After studying the Tattva Sandarbha, you are saying Maya is Chetana. Anta indra kakarga anamante kekarga
Prabhu,
anamante.
they are confused.
After studying everything, people are getting such a knowledge. Then everyone will scold me. They will beat me with.
You say Maya is material energy. Material energy means some Sakti. Sakti how can be dead, conscious Sakti.
So yes, so Maya is what? Maya is Jada Padartha. So Sattvadi Gunatraya Vishishtam. It is having the three gunas: Sattva Guna, Rajas Guna, Tamo Guna. So it is this Jada Padartha. It is Maya. We are not asking the Adhishtatri Devata. Why you are all getting confusion? Simple point. Uh, uh.
Maya and
uh.
Maya Adhishtatri Devi,
Yes.
both are same because Krishna and Krishna's power same.
Krishna
So
and
Krishna's
Krishna.
power.
Krishna's power is same. Okay.
So here Maya and Maya Adhishtatri Devi,
Uh.
both are same.
Maya and Maya Adhishtatri Devi, both are same. What is that? Maya and Maya Adhishtatri Devi, both are same means. This is not correct. Okay. So Gunatraya Shunyam Bhuta Vartamanadi Vyavahara Karanam Jadam Dravyam. Jadam. Even the time is also Jada. So two are the Chit and two are the Jada. Jiva and Ishvara both are Chit Padartha, Nitya Gnana Gunakam, and the Maya and the Jiva, Maya and the Kala both are also eternal, but they are all Jada. Next, fifth one is what? Karma api anadi vinashi. Anadi vinashi. What about karma? So karma is anadi. That means it is beginningless. Karma is beginningless, but it is vinashi. But it is having the ending. So that's why karma is not eternal. Anything to be eternal, what it needs to be so ananta. That means no ending. Then only you can say it is eternal. And which is beginningless and which is endingless, that is eternal. But karma is not like that. It is beginningless, but it is not endingless. So that's why it is. So you cannot say it is eternal.
Can matter be destroyed?
Huh?
Matter can destroy.
Matter?
Can be destroyed.
Matter can be destroyed means?
Just like it is, you are destroying just a material, destruction of material things. It is really destroy or doesn't destroy because I want to know.
What is that?
Just like you see things are destroying, destructed, finishing, just we see death. Any material is destroyed. Finishing is existence. It happens or not happens.
Yeah. What happens? What not happens?
I'm asking.
What? Tell me, clearly tell me.
Anything just like.
Anything means you want to take your mobile? No, not Mike, your mobile. Okay.
Yes. This is a mobile.
Yes.
Can it be destroyed?
Yes, it can be.
Okay.
You will show immediately. You will show. This mobile can be destroyed immediately. Will show. Give that.
No. Mobile is matter. Mobile. This is matter or not?
Is matter
Matter can be destroyed or
not
not?
matter? Mobile can be destroyed. Who is saying matter is destroyed?
So,
Give that mobile whether it will be destroyed or not. You are ready to do that? Practical demonstration. We'll see. This is mobile. Now we'll
no,
break it and
I want to
destroy it. This
say,
mobile is destroyed.
I want to
Who is
say,
destroyed? Mobile is destroyed, na? Not matter. Matter is there only.
so mobile destroy means this is what is appearing before us as manifested in the form of, the form will be destroyed,
Yes.
but the matter will be not destroyed.
Yes.
Even the name will be not destroyed. Mobile, you cannot destroy the name.
Okay. Next. So what Baldev Jabush is saying, so if you see, we are understanding that what Purupakshi is saying, there is only one chit. According to the Purupakshi, one chit, and this chit only is cause for the Ishvara, and that chit only is cause for the Maya, Jiva. What is that philosophy? Can you explain more elaborately? So one may ask like this. Now Baldev Vidya Bhushan is ready to do that. He is going to explain this. How the one chit is becoming the Ishvara and the Jiva. So he is explaining now. Baldev Vidya Bhushan. Yet he is explaining the Purupakshi. It doesn't mean that he is supporting. Okay. So yet to, so such a obedient students I got. Even if I say anything, they are accepting. My God. So next. So now what is this philosophy of the Purupakshi? Let us understand. Ekameva advitiyam vijnanamanandam brahma neha nanasti kinchana ityadi sritibhyaha nirvisesha chinmatradvaitam brahma vastavam atha sad asad vilakshanatvad anirvichaniyena vidya vidyavrittikena agnanena sambandhat tasmat विद्योपहितं ईश्वर चैतन्यम अविद्योपहितं जीव चैतन्यम च अभूत स्वरूप ज्ञानेन निवृत्ते तु अज्ञानेन तु तु अज्ञाने न तत्र ईश्वर जीव भावः किंतु निर्विशेष अद्वितीय चिन्मात्र रूपावस्थितिः भवेत् इत्याह मायी शंकरः Mayi Shankaraha. What Shankaracharya said? Mayi means Mayavadam. That means who supports the Mayavadam. Mayi means that. Of course, there are so many Shruti statements. Ekameva Advitiyam. There is only one. He is giving these points, Shankaracharya. In the Shruti, we are seeing Chandogya Ekameva Advitiyam means what? There is only one. Shruti is saying only one. Advitiyam, there are no two. That means unbroken also it is, only one. And also Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. Vijnanam From this also, how many are you are understanding? There is only one. That is Brahma. That is Vigna Anandam. That is Vijnanam. And also Neha Nanasti Kinchana. Na Iha. Neha means Na Iha. Nana Asti Kinchana. What is the meaning of this? Here, Iha means here. Nana means many. No. Here there are no many. No many. That means only one. All these statements, ekameva advitiyam. First one is ekameva advitiyam. All these statements are saying that how many are there? One. Vadanti tattva vidastatvam yasgnanam advayam. How many are there? One only. Even Bhagavad is also saying how many are there? Only one. So, based upon all these statements, Shankaracharya, what he is saying? That means only there is one Brahma. One Brahma is there. One Brahma is there. And what happened to this Brahma? Sadasad vilakshanatvad anirvichaniyena ityadi srutibhyaha nirvishesha chinmatra advaitam brahma vastavam. So from this, all this, what he is saying? Nirvishesha chinmatra satta. Nirvishesha chinmatra chinmatram, that is advaitam. This is advaitam. So that is Brahma. This is Brahma. And this is real, vastavam. He says this is real. So based upon what he is saying, based upon all these Shruti Vakyas, Ekameva Advitiyam Brahma, Vijnanamanandam Brahma, Nehananasti Kinchana. So like this, from all this, he is saying only Brahma is the real. And what else he is saying? Sadasat Vilakshanattvena Anirvichaniyattvena Vidya Avidya Vrittikena Agnanena Sambandhat. So there is Agnana. One point he is accepting. There is Agnana. There is Agnanam. What kind of Agnanam this is? This is Sadasat. 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 That means it is Sat and also Asat. That's why it is Anirvichaniya. Anirvachaniya. Anirvachaniyam. This Agnanam is Anirvachaniyam. Okay. Sadasat means Sat and Asat. It is, this Agnanam is Sat and also Asat. Means, Sat means what? Sat means which exist. Which exist in three kinds of time which exist in Trikala. That means past, present, and future. That is known as Sat. Asat means which exists, which doesn't exist. Which exists, which doesn't exist in past, present, and future. What is this example is? Brahma, Sat. Example is sky flower. But what about this Agnanam? This is not Sat and this is not Asat. It is very different from this Sat, and because this Agnanam is there from the beginningless, but it will not be there in future. So that's why it is what? It is neither the Sat, it is nor the Asat. So like this is Agnanam. Sadasat Vilakshanaha. Oh, actually I should write here Sadasat Vilakshanaha. That means like Narahari. It is not the man, he is not the lion. He is different from the both. Like this, it is neither the Sat and nor the Asat. It is different from the both Sat and Asat. It is very different from the Vilakshanam. Sadasat Vilakshanam. That means it is neither, you cannot say it is completely Sat. That means this Agnana will be there future also. No, you cannot say. And also you cannot say it is Asat. Because it is now, it is there. So that kind of Agnanam is there. He is accepting. So since it is not exactly Sat or it is not Asat, so it is very different from the Sat and Asat. That's why it is known as what? Anirvichaniyam. Anirvichaniyam is what? Agnanam. And that Agnanam he accepted. That kind of Agnanam is there. That means, is it eternal? Is Agnanam? This is eternal? This is not eternal. Okay. It is very different. It is not Sat and it is not Asat. So it is not eternal, that means. Okay. So that Agnanam, what it will do? According to his philosophy, Vidya, Vrittikena. It is having the two functions. It is having the two functions. Vidya, Vritti, and also Avidya, Vritti. Vidya, Vritti, and Avidya, Vritti. There are the two functions of this Agna. So this Agnanam's Vidya Vritti. Okay, now come to the main point. So according to him, this Nirvishesha Chinmatram, that is Advaitam, that is Brahma, this is real. Yes? Now by this Agnanam, so it is having the two vrittis. This Chaitanyam, this Brahma is covered. This Brahma is covered, or otherwise Brahman is covered by the what? Vidya Vritti. Okay? Sambandha tasmad vidyopahitam Ishvara Chaitanyam. So this is what? This is Brahma. And this is covered by the Vidya Vritti. Then it is known as Ishvaraha. That means Vidya Upahita Chaitanyam is Ishvara. This is Vidya. Vidya Upahita Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam is Brahma. Vidya Upahita Chaitanyam. That means Ishvara, what is the Upadhi for the Ishvara? Vidya Vritti is the Upadhi for the Ishvara. That means. And so that is the Chaitanyam is Upahitam. Vidya Vidyopahita. Vidyopahita Chaitanyam Brahma. Sorry, Ishvara. Next, the same Ajnanas, another vritti is, you are able to see? No problem. It is there in the videos. You can take screenshot. Every day you'll get links or not. You can see there. Next, the same Chaitanyam, that is Brahma, and is another vritti of the Ajnanam is what? Avidya vritti. Avidyopahita Chaitanyam. What is that? Jiva Chaitanya. Jiva. This is Avidya. Okay. So Avidya. Okay. Next, what is the Jiva Chaitanyam? Avidyopahita Chaitanyam Jivaha. Okay. Like this, Ishvara and Jiva are defined by him. So now Mukti means what? Swarupa Gnanena Nivrutte tu Ajnanena. So now both Ishvara, this is Ishvara. This is Chaitanyam or Brahma, you can say. Chaitanyam or Brahma, no problem. So Vidyopahita Chaitanyam, that is Ishvara, and Avidyopahita Chaitanyam, that is Jivaha. Both. So now, when their Ajnana is released, when their Ajnana is gone, even for the Ishvara also, when Ajnana is gone, for the Jiva also Ajnana is gone, by the Swarupa Gnanam, this Ajnana is destroyed, then what will be remaining? Then these upadhis are finished. Ajnanam is finished. Then what will, there is no Vidya and there is no Avidya, then what will be remaining? Brahma. Nirvishesha Chinmatra Satta will be remaining. And this is the Brahman. Okay. And so that means eternally there will be no. So that's why Jiva Ishvara Bheda. So that's why there is no eternal division of Jiva and Ishvara. So this is the, okay, and only finally is existing only Chinmatra Satta. Nirvishesha Chinmatra Satta is only the final thing. Kintu Nirvishesha Advitiya Chinmatra Swarupavastiti hi bhavet ityaha mai. So like this is the philosophy of Shankaraha. Shankara philosophy this is. So like this, okay, wait. So like this, so according to his philosophy, what happened? So at finally in the liberation, so there is only one chit, that is Chinmatra Satta, that is Brahma. This is his philosophy. So now, but Vyasadeva was seeing how he is seeing. He is seeing the two Chaitanyams. There are the two Chaitanyams, and one Chaitanyam is, and also Maya. He is Chaiti. This Chaitanyam is controller of the Maya, and this Chaitanyam is controlled by the Maya. He saw two different Chaitanyams. If Shankaracharya philosophy is only the thing, then what should happen? So what Vyasadeva has to see? Vyasadeva has to see only one Brahma. He has to see only one Brahma. So he has to see only one Brahma. But it is not happened like that. यर्हि तत्र आह यर्ह्येव यदेकम् इति विस्फुटार्थम् इत्युक्तम् इति युगपद एव अकस्माद् एव अज्ञान योगाद् एकस्य भागस्य विद्याश्रयत्वम् अन्यस्य अविद्या परिभूतम् इति किम अपराधम्. Now the Baldev Vidyabhushan is putting arguments towards the Shankaracharya. He is putting his argument. Hey, what you are saying? What? There is one Chaitanyam, that is Brahma. And now what you are saying? So their philosophy is like that. That means avidya, vidya upahita Chaitanya means vidya is covering like this of the Brahman, and this is Ishvara, and avidya is covering this Chaitanya. These are all the avidya upahita Chaitanyams. These are all what? Jivas. But total is Brahman. Okay? Like the river. River is there. And now if you put a pot, there's a big pot, and there is a small pots. And this is a different pot, and this is a different pot. These are all the upadis. So now there is a water in this. The same water is in this also. The water covered by this pot is Ishvara. Water covered by this pot is Jiva. Like this. Like this one Chaitanyam is everywhere, and that Chaitanyam now it is covered by the Vidya, that is Ishvara, and this Chaitanyam only is covered by the Avidya, that is Jiva. Now, Yugapad simultaneously, at one time, some parts of this Chaitanyam is covered by the Vidya, and some parts of this Chaitanyam is covered by the Avidya. Why? At the same time, Baldev Vidyabhushan is asking, why? What kind of sin this Brahma did? This Brahman, what kind of sin it did? So it is at one time is captured by the Vidya Vritti, and some part is captured by the Avidya Vritti. What? What is the reason? Huh? Yugapad eva ekasmadeva agnana yogat ekasya bhagasya vidyashrayatvam anyasya avidya. So because of this agnana, only one agnana is there, and this agnana's vrittis are the vidya and avidya, and by this agnana vritti, some part is captured by the vidya vritti of this agnana, and some part is captured by the avidya vritti of that agnana. Why? Simultaneously, why it is happening? Huh? So yugapadeva akasmad eva agnana yogat ekasya bhagasya vidyashrayatvam anyasya avidya paribhutam ibhutir iti kim aparadham tena brahmana. By brahman, what kind of aparadha was did by the brahman, so that it is captured simultaneously by one part? Why not this part is vidya? Why not everything is vidya? Or why not everything is avidya vritti? Why only some? Uh, what is that? Achintya gnana. So ena vivida vikshepa. So by this, what is happening? Because of this, there are so many kleshas. Yes or no? Who is getting this? Brahman only is getting na klesha. Because who is the Chaitanyam in this all? Is the Brahman only. So why this Brahman is getting the klesha? Tell me the reason. बोलिए, आप बोलिए. Why it is happening like this? Samanand Prabhu. Yes. Okay. Huh? Why not? The Chaitanya is suffering. So Vivida Vikshepa Leshanubhava Bhajana Abhut. So Anubhava Bhajanam Bhajanata Abhut Punarapi Ekasma. What is that? Punarapi? Punarapi Ekasmika आकस्मिकात् ज्ञान संबंधस्य अशक्यत्वाद् वक्तुम् इति न तदुक्तरीत्या तद्विभागः वाच्यः किन्तु व्यासदृष्टिरीत्यैव सः अस्माभिः अवगतः इत्यर्थः. So that's why Jiva Goswami, what is saying in the next line? So he is saying tatascha swarupa samarthya vailakshanyena tadvitiyam mitaha vilakshana swarupameva ityagatam. So what is a better ideology? You tell me. So one Chaitanyam only is there, and at one time randomly some part is covered by the vidya and some part is covered by the avidya. This is the right proposition. Or otherwise, you are accepting the two different Chaitanyams. It is one is superior Chaitanyam, another is inferior Chaitanyam. It is controller of the Maya, and it is a controller of the, it is controlled by the Maya. Which is just logical if you see, which is looking more logic. It is simply, even if you see soberly, actually, sober way, if you think soberly. So what is this? At one time only. So there is a niyama should be there, na? So any logician will accept the some proposition based upon the logic or something, some proper explanation. So there is a one thing only there, one Chaitanya, and that is captured by the some vidya, or other day is avidya. So what is the criteria to decide this? So what is the criteria behind this? So why this is happening like this, vidya, and why this is avidya is capturing here? So there should be some proper explanation. So simply there is one Chaitanyam, and it is covered by the vidya, and it is not covered, it is covered by the avidya. Yeah. So that's why finally, so Baldev Jabhushan is saying here, what he is saying, akasmikat agnana sambandasya ashakyatvat. So at one time only the vrittis of the agnanam, that is vidya and avidya vrittis, are capturing. At one time only vidya and avidya both are acting of the agnana's vidya avidya vrittis are capturing this chaitanyam. So why? What is this reason? And even they don't know what is the source of this agnanam. There is one more trouble in the future. In the next coming anuchedas, we are going to elaborate this even more. And there is so many illogical functions. Explanation itself is not doesn't look good actually. So those things we are going to see. From where this agnana came, what is the relation with the Brahman with this agnana, is also is unanswered questions. So many are there. Okay, so that's why, so it is not this kind of explanation whatever Shankaracharya has said. That explanation is not the based upon the Vasudev's realization. Vasudev realization is then Shankara's explanation, both are not matching. So that's why Jiva Goswami is saying that asmakam, that means our explanation is only correct. It is based upon the Vasudev's realization. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I took 5 minutes more. Questions? Okay. Vikas Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
My first question is, Prabhu, that when
Prabhu, yes.
we say
Huh.
past, present, and future,
Mm.
it has a context, Prabhu.
Mm.
Who's past, who's future, and who's present? So if we take, say, Jiva at the center of that,
Mm.
so when the Jiva is in samsara,
Mm.
then in relation to that, you can say present, past, and future. If the Jiva's body is taken away, then there is no past, present, and future.
Mm.
It is all eternal. Then time is eternal for him.
Yes.
Right, Prabhu? So in this context, if a Jiva is in avidya, then he is covered by Maya. When he
Why in avidya covered by Maya? What is avidya and what is Maya?
avidya is ignorance of your own self, like who you are.
Avidya is?
See, vidya is, in our case, according to what we have understanding, is vidya means knowledge of the Lord and your relationship with the Lord and who you are.
Mm.
Anything apart from this is avidya. So till we have not got that state of
Prabhu,
self-realization.
quickly you ask the question, Prabhu. What you want to ask, directly come to the point.
So the point is, Prabhu, this logic which we have just seen, right, to say that one of the philosophy is not right against the other, I'm struggling to make sense of it. It is almost looking like to me as half glass full and half glass empty, and two people seeing it the same thing and discussing with their perspective. So
Okay, I'll
I'm
take
trying.
your questions after the class, because you are not at all getting the inside the theme. I will take after the class. Others, half glass full philosophies, we heard so many. Okay, next.
Prabhu, just one more thing.
Okay, Prabhu, I don't want to take off that mic. You come after the class. I said na, why you are speaking again?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have a question from yesterday's class.
Yes.
So, Prabhuji, like yesterday you said, like Jiva is Anadi basically.
Yes.
So, like beginningless. So, and then like, yes, a passing comment was also that we don't discuss that whether we are like in this world from that time, I mean the beginningless, or Jiva fell down from the Vaikuntha, like that. That thing you said that. But my doubt was that when, as soon as we say that Jiva is Anadi in this world, that means he has fallen. He has not gone to Vaikuntha, because Otherwise, some jiva would have come just today or yesterday only. So when we say anadi, that means he has not gone to Vaikuntha, like he is in this material world from time immemorial.
So, Prabhu, Anadi means beginningless. So that point is clearly saying that. So there is the end of the discussion. So beginningless means, so beginningless. How can you, when what days are this Jivatma is trapped by the Maya? So how to decide that instant? Can you say any instant? If it is falling, that means you are deciding the instant. Falling means there is some particular time you are mentioning.
Okay.
So that's why here it is clear that there is a already anadi word is said. By this we should understand that it is beginningless. So you cannot figure out the instant of the starting of the this any phenomena or anything.
That is correct, Prabhuji. So what I'm saying that then it applies to all the jivas. That means all the jivas is anadi. That means no jiva is trapped by Maya only yesterday or today. So that means he was never, no jiva has come from Vaikuntha only yesterday or today. That means jiva,
Why we need to discuss about the Vaikuntha point where it came?
because this also you mentioned,
Did I
Prabhuji.
say this point, Vaikuntha point?
Because you yesterday you said that we don't discuss this.
No
But
need to discuss, I said. The point is, so based upon that discussion, there is no worth of the output is coming out.
I have a doubt.
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't want it.
Because our discussion should relate to the constructive of the some object, and our discussions should lead to the some construction, not the destruction. That is also one basic phenomena actually of any discussion. It should construct the things and also establish fact as well as it construct the things. It should not destroy the society or it should not divide the society, and it should not spoil the environment. That's the point actually. That's why Prabhupada also discourages some discussions. Why? What is the matter? What is the use of discussing this? Just chant Hare Krishna and go back to Godhead. Whatever it may be, how it does, how it will be changed, your things. So like this he says, no. So that's why we have to follow the our previous acharyas footsteps.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, Ram Charan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Could you one more time just mention the difference between Vidyavrati and Avidyavrati in a Jnanam? I was just little not clear what exactly these two are in the Jnanam.
Come again, Prabhu. This Vidya Vritti and Avidya Vritti of Ajnana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhu. This is Ajnana is a one basic element and it is having the two functions. So Vidya and Avidya. This is Vidya and Avidya. And this Ajnana's Vidya Vritti is covering the same Chaitanyam, and that is known as Ishvara. And this Avidya Vritti is covering, Ajnana's Avidya Vritti is covering, and so that is different. That is Jiva Chaitanyam. So that means end of the day, when this Upadhi is finished, Avidya and Vidya Upadhis, there is one Chaitanyam only. According to the Sankara philosophy, what? There is only one Chaitanyam. But here we are seeing Vasudev is clearly seeing in the Samadhi, there are two different Chaitanyams. One is not at all influenced by the Maya and another is influenced by the Maya. So it is clear difference is there. And still if you say it is one, how we can, it is both are same? No, both philosophies are different. You understood, Prabhu?
Yeah, Prabhu. So the Vidyavrati is also of Ajnanam?
Yes. That is their explanation.